Friends, lovers, Nintendo, welcome to stream. Oh no, my necklace was off-centered. Shit! Fuck! Hi y'all, Merry Christmas, even though that happened yesterday. Jesus Christ, I've had a couple of days. My tire popped on Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. in the dark and rain, and we had to wait for 3 hours for a tow truck to come get my ass. We go to Christmas party at my grandma's yesterday. There were Christmas games. They got a little heated. At least one person left the house screaming, and it may have been my fault. Whoops. It was my fault. She's shouting at me that it's not my fault. I just think that my greatest sin in life is being a little too epic. But that's enough about that. Friends, last stream we cooked a single fight. But goddamn it if we didn't do that fight. And you know what? We're about to do another one. Maybe not just one. I think we're able to get in 3. I have got 3 fights pre-cooked up, only 2 of which are required in order to get our next encounter. And Route 121 is a list of fire encounters. I'm talking Weavile. I'm talking both of the Ralts evolutions. Fucking Lopunny. Caesar. Like, there's a lot of really good stuff on this route. And also Cleavor. And you know what? Even if I get Cleavor is a 1%, so that's just a funny Twitch clip type moment, you know? Hey Skibop, welcome to stream, hun. So, you know, it's like, even if we get Cleavor, we get the comedy of having got Cleavor. I hope we don't, though. I would love to know what it's like to play with a Weavile, because, like, Weavile's an Elite 4 contender. Weavile is really fucking good. It gets Fake Out, gets Prio with Ice Shard, it gets Knockoff. Just, like, there are a few guys who can hit with Knockoff harder than Weavile. Or as fast. But, in order to even see what we're catching, we've got to get there first. So, let's take a look at our first line for the evening. Now, Ninja Boy Riley, this is a fuck you one. Thank you very much for 18 months, Mint Mod, my dearest. I love you so sweetly. I love you so sweetly and kindly. Alright, so let's review our first line, because this battle is really tricky. It's not, like, crazy difficult, but it's got a lot of bullshit it wants to pull to fuck with you. Starting off with Protean Life Orb Greninja. So we need Kecleon with Silk Scarf. We need Togedemaru with Shed Shell. Export, import. We need Electrode with the Magnet. We need Corviknight with a Leppa Berry. Leppa. The wife sent me something to send to herself. So we got a Leppa Berry, Corviknight with Leppa Berry. We need Lucario with Black Belt. Export, import, and we need Garchomp with Soft Sand. So, this one is, hold on, I would consider this to be a very artsy line. There we go. So, first things first, Greninja has Protean. What does Protean do? Protean says whenever Greninja uses an attack, it changes its type to be the same type as that attack. Notably, it needs to, I believe that happens after its turn comes up in the priority. So, like, if we have a thing that outspeeds Greninja, that won't change its type, but I don't think that necessarily matters here. So what we are going to do, it also has a Life Orb, so it loses 10% of its max HP every time it lands a hit. So we have Kecleon equipped with the Silk Scarf. We send it out against Greninja, we bait Gunk Shot always. We click Fake Out, we do 25% of its max HP. It then wants to go for Gunk Shot. We are going to swap to Togedemaru, who takes 0 damage from Gunk Shot. Toge is then going to click Fake Out, again, also into Greninja to flinch for another 10%, so we've done about 35% to it, so it's down to 65. And it's always baiting Hydro Pump. We are then going to swap to Electrode, who lives Hydro Pump, even after crit. Taking, you know, a moderate, but not too severe amount of damage. Point is, Greninja will be a water type by the time Electrode hits the field. Electrode is the only thing that we can catch that is capable of outspeeding this thing. We do not care about the Life Orb chip because with the magnet, Volt Switch always is able to KO. Because there's a chance Hydro Pump can miss, you don't want to rely on the Life Orb recoil because it has moves that can miss. So we come in on Hydro Pump, we outspeed and kill with Volt Switch. That lets us swap to a Pokemon before the enemy sends theirs in. So we are going to send out Togedemaru. That will bait in. First thing in the line is Dugtrio, Earthquake, sees a kill into Toge, easy. Notably also has Memento and Final Gambit, 2 moves that make it kill itself. Final Gambit, reduce your HP to 0 and do that amount of damage to the Pokemon you're facing. It's scary. We don't want to take a bunch of Final Gambit damage. Now, what we are going to do is also Dugtrio has Arena Trap. Scary move. So, Togedemaru comes onto the field to bait in Dugtrio on always Earthquake, because Togedemaru will take no damage when swapping in on Greninja because it's immune to Gunk Shot. So it'll just be at full HP. So we only show kill to Earthquake. We're gonna get it with Fake Out just to reduce the amount of damage that Final Gambit does. You know, may as well chip it down a little bit. And then on the following turn, we swap to Corviknight. Reason is it's going for Earthquake. Corviknight is a flying type, dodges Earthquake, and we're just gonna sit on this thing. It has Stone Edge, which can do some damage, but we've got 5 Roost PP and a Lepa Berry. I believe every turn it has a 20 or an 80% chance to click Final Gambit, so we're just gonna keep clicking Roost on it until it KOs itself. Which, like, here, just for the funsies, let's open up my probability. What do I have here? Oh, I need to close that. There we go. Like, let me just look and calculate the odds really quickly on my probability calculator. So, 80% chance over the course of, say, 10 turns. There is functionally a 100% chance. So yeah, I think we've got it. It's going to KO itself to Corviknight. Both of the following Pokemon, Bisharp and Durant, are both faster than Corviknight. Notably, we always do more damage to Durant than it does to us, and Bisharp always does more damage to us than we do to it. This is good. The move that it has that does the most possible damage. So the trick to Bisharp is, of course, Defiant is a funny move that wants to mess with you and make you drop its stats. It wants to click Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, after it's been used, has it doesn't matter what its like plus or minus priority is. If it was used last turn, it has like a 50% chance to never be used. But the other move is Pursuit, a move that does boosted damage if you're switching out. Now, notably, Sucker Punch does no damage if you don't attack, and Pursuit only does damage if it clicks Pursuit, it'll always do damage to the Pokemon that's switching out. So what we are going to do is Corviknight's going to be on the field. Bisharp always goes for Sucker Punch turn 1. Corviknight is going to Roost up to full HP, and is then going to swap to a pre-damaged Lucario. Now the nice thing about this is, if Bisharp clicks Sucker Punch, Lucario doesn't take any damage because Sucker Punch fails if you don't click an attack, and Lucario won't take any damage because Pursuit doesn't hit the Pokemon that swaps in. It hits the Pokemon that swaps out, i.e. Corviknight. So, we always have Corviknight at enough HP to always live from Bisharp. Lucario comes in, pre-damaged to 158. And with the black belt, we have Vacuum Wave, which always one-hit KOs. We are faster than Bisharp, and it's a priority move. So even if it clicks Sucker Punch, we are still faster on +1 priority. We one-hit KO with Vacuum Wave. Lastly, in comes Durant. We are pre-damaged to 158, so it always clicks Superpower, because it is faster than us, and it has a Focus Sash. That's what makes this thing scary, is that it has Swords Dance and a Focus Sash, so it's always able to set up, theoretically, if it doesn't see kill. And it has Swarm to boost the power of its bug moves. It's really fucking fast. But if it clicks Superpower to try to kill Lucario, we Raw Swamp into Garchomp. Garchomp has Rough Skin, so it has 182 HP. Divided by 8 is 22. So 182 minus 22 is what, 160? Yeah, 160. Now, you might be noticing we're still slower than Durant, and Earthquake only does 106 to it with Soft Sand. But Superpower drops their attack and defense by 1 stage. The attack drop doesn't matter because crits can ignore that, but at -1 defense, Earthquake does a minimum of 160 damage with Soft Sand. We are still slower than it, but by breaking, we prevent it from using Swords Dance. It has no priority moves. It's already faster than us. And notably, critical hit Superpower, critical hit X Scissor. We always live 2 hits that are both crits. So we are able to get in, tank the Superpower. It's probably going to go for X Scissor. It could go for Superpower again. Either way, we bonk it real fucking hard with an Earthquake, and we win the fight. Very elaborate for our first fight of the day. But, hey, what's a girl to do? Let's bust open the Migbaha. Load ROM. Run and bun. Oh, it's muted. Come on. There we go. Okay. God, it's such a long walk back. Alright. Move items. Altaria can keep its Altarianite. No one else is holding anything. Cool. So, we need Kecleon. Come on, freaking it. Toge D Maru. Electrode. Get ourselves a Willow. A Lucario. And a Gargomp. It's nice. Lucario actually gets some use in these next couple fights. A certified cool guy. Okay. So. Let's see. We need the Silk Scarf. Thought I passed by the Soft Sand. Silk Scarf. Give to Freaking It. Give one of our Shed Shells to Maisie. What?
I'm desperately scrubbing through like the D&D mods trying to get a physical description of Even. In session 1, where Will's just like, you know, I called him young boy, but he's like, I am 22, and I'm like, I need to age him up.
Funny. Okay, not Dragon. There we go. Soft Sand for Varley. Black Belt for Talon. Where is the magnet? Okay, we do have 2 King's Rocks. Yeah, no, I thought we had one. Where the fuck was it? Did I just miss it in my inventory? I probably just missed it in my inventory. We grab a Leppa berry for Willow. Alright. And now we pre-damage Talon. Scripting. I love how it, like, blasts out my face in white whenever I open this fucking thing. Pre-damage. Slot number 5 to 158. Hey Rose, welcome to Stream, hun. We're diving straight into our first fight. Like, we got a lot of walking to do first, but eventually, first fight. Coming up. With Ninja Boy Riley. Yeah, no, we've got a very exciting encounter coming up after these next 2 fights, and we've got both of them pre-cooked, so you're going to want to stick around for a little bit, so that way you can see if we get a really cool guy or not. Okay. Long-ass walk back. Currently trying to get Clip Studio Paint working in Linux. I'm not even going to ask how the fuck that works. So here's Freaking It with the Silk Scarf and Fake Out. We've got Shed Shell on Maisie, Magnet on Sir Comfrey, Leppa Berry on Willow, Black Belt on Talon, Soft Sand on Varley. Alright, don't think too hard about it, April. I'm trying to just, like, dive straight in. If I agonize over it, I get psyched out for the rest of the day. Out comes Greninja, out comes Freaking It. Greninja has Life Orb and Protean. We're gonna click Fake Out. Freaking It does 25% of its max HP with Fake Out. Alright, it wants to hit us with Gunk Shot. We are going to swap to Maisie, who is immune to Gunk Shot. It being a poison type doesn't affect how much damage it takes from Fake Out. We click Fake Out. It wants to click Hydro Pump. We don't want to get Hydro Pumped, so we're going to swap to Sir Comfrey. Takes a little bit of recoil from its own Life Orb. Thanks to all of our previous efforts, we are able to KO it with Volt Switch. I am getting a call from my dad. He really picks the worst time. One second, chat. Sorry about that, chat. Thank you for your patience. Anyways, we are going to send in Maisie, who is going to bait in Doug Trio. Now, this is Maisie's first turn on the field. I'm suddenly, like, wildly paranoid. I can definitely click fake out. There is nothing stopping me from clicking fake out, right? Like, hold on, I'm literally checking the users to see right now, like... Damn it, Hannah's not in here right now. Hold on, I need to, like, DM Hannah. Girl, you around? Because I don't need to use fake out, it makes it better. I need to ask a really stupid question. Because, like, I just want to click fake out to drop Doug Trio's HP a little bit before we switch, so that way it does less damage with Final Gambit. But, like, what if, oops, actually, fake out... You can, hold on, fake out after a V switch, right? IDK, why I'm suddenly afraid you can't. Like, definitely can, right? Oop. Hold on. Got a nuke a bot. You can, yes. Okay, cool. Jesus. Literally, I have no idea why it wouldn't work. Because, like, it works after you switch. Like, yeah. So we click fake out. Cool. Now Doug Trio wants to go for Earthquake. We are going to swap to Willow, who is immune. Perfect. So yeah, against Willow, it's got like an 80% to use Final Gambit, a 20% to use Stone Edge. We're just gonna keep clicking Roost. Memento. Interesting. I actually don't know the conditions that allow for it to use Memento. Thankfully, I don't think it's swapped. I don't think it messes with the switch-in priority because Bisharp still does more damage to us than Durant does. Okay, good. That would have been bad, potentially, because Durant is a very precarious portion of the line. Okay, Bisharp's probably going to click Sucker Punch. We're at full HP on Willow. That's exactly where we want to be. So we are just going to swap straight to Talon. Sucker Punch fails because we didn't attack. Vacuum Wave is a priority move. We have the Black Belt. It should do just enough to one-hit KO this guy. Confirming. Confirming. Confirmed. Sick as fuck type moment. Out comes Durant. Durant wants to click Superpower. Superpower drops its attack and defense after using it. It is also a contact move, so it will take recoil damage from hitting Varley. Varley takes at most 32% without crit. Bonk. Drops its stats. Attack fell. Defense fell. Rough Skin breaks its focus sash, does just enough damage to make it so that an Earthquake always KOs. It's still going to attack first, but we always live in X scissor crit. Alrighty. Now, with all that being said and done, I need to use the restroom because it seems that Pokemon Run and Bun has like a Pavlov's dog. I have been trained to need to use the bathroom as soon as we start playing Run and Bun, so I'll be back in just a moment. Genuinely though, chat, like, if you're ever feeling backed up, like, you just gotta live stream yourself playing the video game with permanent consequences, and let me tell you, the fucking stress of that, it'll rocket anything out of your body. Anyway, so run and bun. Oh, this is fun. I'm commissioning an art piece, and I just got a message from my artist friend, who's like, "No, I absolutely see the vision of what you're trying to do here. I will message you as soon as I get a sketch." So I cannot wait to see that sketch. It's basically like a little belated Christmas present that I'm doing for some folks. I've started doing this thing when I pre-cook lines, where I'll leave a seemingly, like, inexplicable choice, in, like, my notes. Just like, hey, this is why you're doing this. You're equipping Basque Legion with a Chesto Berry specifically to make them see more damage with knockoff and it to be an item that would never get used up. Okay, so this next fight's fun, because it's a double battle that has two Weezings, both of which have neutralizing gas. And then on the other side of the field is Slacking and Archeops, two guys with negative abilities. So one of the biggest parts of this fight is remembering to not calculate your abilities into your move choices. So first things first, we need ourselves a Slowbro with a Life Orb. We need a Mudkip. We need Basque Legion. Swap Slow to Elec, so we need Electrode. Swap Basque to Beware. Bewee. Okay, I think that's it. I think we only need 5 guys, so we've got a flex slot. So, it's a double battle. The gimmick of the fight is that both of these Weezings have an ability that get rid of every ability on the field. This Slacking has Truant, so getting rid of that just means it's incredibly fast, incredibly strong, and incredibly bulky. And it wants to hit you really hard. And Archeops has Defeatist, which, you know, reduces its stats. Sorry, no, we do have our last slot filled, and it is Steelix. We want Steelix for this fight. Yeah. Okay, so you have 2 options. Option A is kill the guys that have the moves, or have the abilities that the Weezings want to negate. Or option 2, kill the Weezings and then use these guys as awful abilities against them. And we are going with option 2. So what we have right here is Slowbro with Life Orb. It is Life Orb instead of Twisted Spoon, because Slowbro barely doesn't guaranteed kill Weezing Galar with Psychic if it uses Twisted Spoon. So first things first, with this Slacking, we have to make sure Slowbro is slower than Slacking. We do not show it a kill on any of its moves. So Weezing here, notably, do not show it a kill on any of its moves. So turn 1, Slowbro is going to Psychic into Weezing, get a slow kill on it. We're going to have Mudkip out here. It doesn't matter that Mudkip baits Gunk Shot or Strange Steam. Both moves are single target, and it's getting knocked out at the end of the turn anyways. The main thing that's really nice here is that without a held item, Mudkip only dies to return. It's barely bulky enough to stave off Earthquake, and as long as you're not holding a held item, it never goes for knockoff. So Mudkip is able to protect against return. Then in comes regular Weezing, notably only kills Mudkip with Sludge Bomb, so we always know what move it's going to click, and we know that Slaking is also only going to click return. So, turn 2, Slowbro gets a slow kill on this Weezing, also with Psychic. Life Orb will have dropped our max HP down to 80%, still well above the getting killed by knockoff range. Very, very important place to be. We kill this Weezing. This Weezing is going to go for Sludge Bomb, and Slacking is going to go for Return. We are going to swap to Basque Legion. Basque Legion obviously blanks Return. It is holding a Chesto Berry. because we don't want to accidentally eat up our held item. What happens is Basque Legion has been pre-damaged just a little bit to 265. So that way, off of the slowest roll, or the lowest roll of Sludge Bomb is 39. Just making sure, 265 minus 39 is 226, which, as you will see, 226 is the lowest range on knockoff from slacking. We are holding a Chesto Berry to increase the damage on knockoff from slacking. And we did confirm that also highest roll. So first, 277 divided by 8 is 34 with a decimal. So 265 minus 34 minus the highest critical hit roll of Sludge Bomb, because Sludge Bomb can poison. So crit high roll Sludge Bomb plus poison, 70. Drops us to 161, notably still above Earthquake in range. It's still only ever knockoff. So, once Wheezing goes down, Slacking has one more turn before Truant kicks in. So, what we are going to do is, on this turn, Slacking is guaranteed to knock off into Basque Legion. We are going to swap Slowbro into Electrode holding Magnet, and we are going to swap Basque Legion into Beware holding nothing. This turn, Slacking is in Truant, so it cannot act, which means Beware can get it with an absolutely massive superpower. And Voltorb or Electrode can blast it with a relatively effective Thunderbolt. 27% plus 77% is like 114. It's enough to kill it. Then in comes Archeops. Even after the -1 defense and -1 attack of superpower, we do minimum 55% into Archeops. It doesn't see a kill on us, but it definitely sees a kill into Electrode with Head Smash. So Electrode is going to Volt Switch for 65% into Steelix, who takes very little from Head Smash. And then Beware does the remaining 35 with superpower, securing KO. So, that's the fight. And once we get this fight done, we get to prep for our 121 encounter. One day we'll be done flying to Four Tree City. Sorry, I'm peeking at Mintmod's working on a little project. Oh shit! Hi Hannah! I was actually just about to be like, I should message Hannah once we finish this fight so she can see what we get for our 121. Can you send me a screenshot?
Let me finish doing everyone's props.
Okay.
I just need new talents to figure out what I want to do tomorrow.
I'm so excited to see that at the end.
I just can't with Cass. Cass and Ewan.
I like how you were keeping it together perfectly fine until I asked you about it. But yeah, no, Hannah, you should have seen our last line. It was very cool. Doug Trio clicked Memento instead of Final Gambit, which I didn't know it could do, so that was interesting. It didn't affect anything, thankfully, because we were relying on Bisharp doing more damage than Durant, rather than, like, us doing enough damage to prevent Durant from coming in. So, got a little spooks for a second there, but thankfully everything went according to Keikaku. Is the line creepy or wet? Don't worry, sir. It's a very good line. It was wet. What do you mean Talon is creepy and wet?
At least you made it creepy. Lucky I'm obsessed.
God, having Freak in it's so nice. It's so nice to just have a guy who hits Fake Out with Stab. Get a Diosa. Get a Circumfree. Circumfreak. I shouldn't be allowed to have a platform. God, I can't wait until we get to the Safari Zone. I want Garchompite so bad. I want to see what kind of havoc that boy can wreak. Okay. So we do need to... Scripting. Pre-damage. Basque Legion. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I can do, like, casual clothes. Freaking it couldn't hit with that stab if it tried. You're not wrong! So to 265. Yeah, I would love to get low punny on this next route, just so that way I finally have two guys who are fast and have pivoting moves. Because normally you want slow pivots, but in Run and Bun, where everything's perfectly predictable, fast pivots are great. You just gotta know how to use them, especially on something that's like weak to fighting moves, so getting like a fast pivot to break a sash into a ghost type. Okay, so Kalen needs Life Orb. Rock needs nothing. Diosa needs a useless Chesto Berry. We do a Rost Berry. We can't do Pecha. We can't do Pecha because Pecha could get consumed if we get poisoned. Nothing would ever burn us. Yeah, we'll do Rost just because we have more of those. Give Circumfery a Magnet. Yeah. Because that's the thing, is Talon's right-handed, but he's only able to use his left.
Yep. It's okay. This pose, perfect for it, actually.
For comedic effect, you could just have his right arm hanging limply at his side.
I'm now changing the pose.
Okay. We want nothing on Ulara because she's swapping into a knockoff. And Dollop can have, like... We'll give Dollop, because I don't think Archaeops... Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, Head Smash. Yeah, nothing crazy. We'll give it Metal Coat, just in case they need to Gyro Ball into Archaeops. They don't even need it! Gyro Ball is a one-hit KO against Archaeops from full HP. That's hilarious. Okay, in that case, we'll do, like, a frickin' Oran Berry for funsies. Yeah. Okay. Unequip Mudkip and Beware of Items. But yeah, no, I've managed to get so much mileage out of this fucking unevolved Mudkip. I can't believe it, man. And I don't think it would be nearly as useful if we had evolved it into a Swampert. Or even a Marsh Stomp. Just like the raw value of like dying to pretty much everything, having like virtually no resistances. And as long as we keep it under leveled, like, we have the out if we ever need it. Okay. Also, it doesn't matter what side of the field the enemies are on, which is pretty nice. Gonna hit save. God, we have 6 badges. That's crazy. All right, welcome to Route 121. Final vibe check. Diosa has been pre-damaged to 265. Kalen has Life Orb, no Psychic. We have nothing on Rock. We have a Rostberry on Diosa, a Magnet on Circumfery, no item on Ulara, and an Oranberry on Dollop. Let's not fuck this up, gamers. Yeah, no, the Mudkip being the slowest of all 3 starters is also quite nice for as well. I was gonna say, it's what I need for not having Life Orb, or Iron Ball. Okay. And thankfully, I'm not relying on Earthquake, so I will not get Sylphed. I will not get Sylvied. I'm gonna say, poor girl had to claws because apparently there's a bug with Earthquake. Slicking, wheezing. Okay. Neutralizing gas erases abilities. That doesn't matter for Kalen. All Kalen's ability does is stop him from being attracted. So, Kalen is going to click Psychic directly into Wheezing with Life Orb. It is a one-hit KO. Neutralizing oh shit, hi Silmar. Oh no! Right when I'm talking shit. Okay. So, Psychic into Wheezing for the one-hit KO. Rock baits either Strange Steam or Sludge Bomb or Gunk Shot from Wheezing, doesn't matter which. Always baits Return from Slacking. I like how, like, Slacking's, like, looking down at him, like, I'm gonna get you. Alright. Air balloon popped. We took a little bit of life orb. Slacking doesn't see a kill on Kalen with knockoff until we get down to 67%. So we have more than enough clicks of Psychic before we're at risk. Out comes other Wheezing with other neutralizing gas. Alright, Kalen is going to click Psychic to one-hit KO this Wheezing. Slacking. So Wheezing sees a kill into Mudkip with only Sludge Bomb. It does 14 to 16% into Wheezing, but again, 14 to 16% to Basculegion. Slacking is going to click Return, also into Basculegion, doing no damage because it is a ghost type. We are going to swap Rock to Diosa. Does not affect Diosa. We have calculated for the lowest roll and the highest roll crit with poison. Got the crit, not the poison. All right. Now, this turn, Slacking is still capable of acting, even though all of the neutralizing gas is gone. It now gains Truant, so we have to survive one turn before it starts loafing. Okay, so because of the Chesto or the Rossberry we have equipped to Diosa, Slacking always sees a kill into it with only knockoff. So we know that nothing is going into Kalen. We are going to swap Kalen. So I'm just confirming. Swap Slowbro to Electrode. And we are going to swap Basculegion into Ulara, who is not holding an item, so that way we take minimal possible damage from knockoff. Good. Fluffy makes that do nothing. Okay, it is now loafing this turn, which means we are able to click Thunderbolt to do 27% and Superpower to do 77%. Bonk. I'm so glad Ulara started taking kills as soon as we got her. Absolute fucking monster. And lastly... Oh shit, Rock leveled up. Remind me to press B when this fight's done. I should actually probably update that in the calculator real quick. Boop. 60. Export. Import. Okay. In comes Archaeops. Because of Fluffy, Archaeops does not see a kill into Ulara, but it does see a kill into Circumfery with only Rockhead. Circumfery outspeeds it and is going to Volt Switch into Steelix. Even after the defense drop and the attack drop, Ulara still does 55% into Archaeops with superpowers, so she will be able to secure KO. So we send in Dollop. It missed. Mismattered. Press B to deny Darwin. That's funny. Alright. Thank you, Silmar, for having that VOD for me to examine to understand how neutralizing gas truant worked. We are pressing B to deny Darwin. Takes a while before we get to... Alright, ooh. Hold on now. Repellent is... Okay, so let's activate Repellent. Pokemon in the front slot is still Kalen. I'm saving the game. If I somehow accidentally encounter something, it does not count unless it's Weavile. No, I just really quickly want to pull these. Oh, shit. We continue to get good citrus harvests. 22's fine. Honestly, we've been really lucky this run. We had a rough start, pre-Norman, but once we got past the desert, it has been almost exclusively good pulls. And I assume these are Lums. I think that's a max roll on Lumberries, isn't it? That was a min roll on Lumberries. Hold on, I'm curious. Lumberry is 9 to 27, which I think is actually 9 to 26. Okay. I believe that's the last of the citrus. Well, thankfully, I think we're sitting pretty on our citrus stocks. We don't have anyone who can fly. Like, 184 citrus at this point in the game, I think we're pretty good. Oh, that's right, I have the whip to look at now. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. God, I love her moles. They're so cute.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who's in jail. Wait. Oh, right. I remember now. God, I can't wait. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, God. It feels so reminiscent of OSP Red art.
Oh, damn. No, thank you. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, with, like, specifically, like...
Well, remember, this isn't... I didn't make this template.
I know, but I'm saying, like, the things you've drawn on top of it combined with the template are very reminiscent of that. Mm-hmm. Alright, chat. We have to do the really annoying process of getting fights pre-calced for all available encounters here. Sans, like, Curlia, because I think we just need to make sure that Curlia doesn't have any moves that let it, like, blow itself up, which it doesn't. But chat, I want you to pray for Bunny. I want you to pray for Weavile. I want you to pray for Medicham. Curlia is also really cool. Gardevoir is cool because it's evolved Curlia. Gallade is a little, like, Gallade's still cool. Gallade gets a Mega, Gallade gets a lot of neat moves. I think we can scale Protect onto it, which, like, the more guys with Protect we have, the better. But, like, again, I keep saying Weavile's an elite form on. Lopunny is a Mega that we can go and get right now. And, like, it gets Fake Out, it gets a pivoting move. Both things our box is in desperate need of. And Medicham has huge power and gets, like, even stronger with huge power with its Mega. Okay. So, let's start doing annoying math. Because, like, we have to account for literally everything. Here, I'm going to open this, and then I think if I minimize it, okay, that at least gets that out of the way. So, encounter tables. And again, like, it'd be sad to get Kleavor, but also getting Kleavor is so funny that I kind of can't even be that mad about it. Okay, so first things first, we have, Pidgeot. So we want a blank slate Pidgeot. Oh no, that's Pidgeotto.
I'm so
I love her.
good.
She's the best of us.
She's the best.
Okay, so now we want
Uh,
Curlia. We're not gonna worry about Curlia. I don't think we need to worry about Kadabra either. I'll get them set up just in case. Curlia. Calc. Because I'm pretty sure Curlia and Kadabra have low enough catch rates to be able to, like, be caught immediately. Like... Hold on. Yeah, Curly is 120. Pidgeot would be on for it, but it also isn't bad. No Guard Hurricane comes in quite useful for some of the evil Bright Powder Mons. I was gonna say, I'm not upset about Pidgeot. Like, my box really only has a few flying types, so, like, to have something that's really fast and hits really hard with Hurricane is cool. Obviously, it's not necessarily the thing I want the most. There's basically nothing here that I'm sad about, and that's the important part. Kadabra is 100, okay. Also, notably, Kadabra, 5% chance to hold a Twisted Spoon, and getting 2 of those would be very nice. Okay, so, Kadabra. Lopunny. Metacham. Also, I think Mienshao would be kind of a miss. Like, it's not awful, it gets good moves, and, like, both of its abilities are nice, but I think we're kind of nearing the point in the game where it's, like, it's a really heavy scale investment to get it the moves you want for it. So that was Metacham, this is Mienshao. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. Weavile. Gardevoir Gallade. Oop, nope. Oop, 2 L's. There we go. A friggin' Alakazam, Scizor, Kleavor. Alaka... And lastly, 1% Kleavor. The funny guy. This route must be really fun if you have Magnet Pull, I just realized. That you can, like, try to force Scizor. Yeah, the Mienshao movement is rough at this point. I would still do stuff, but it feels bad. I was gonna say, I think it gets, like, Fake Out and Detect. But you have to scale them, so, you know. Okay, so first things first, everything here is level 56. Copy. Copy. I'm only going to put the Pokemon I'm bringing to this into the first tab, and then once we actually find the one that we are encountering, we will put it in, we will put it into that Pokemon's tab instead. So, Pidgeot. At level 56, you have Mirror Move, Brave Bird, Roost. It is nice also that Pidgeot still has Roost and Dueling Beat. The sad thing is that Pidgeot is just a high enough level to not still have Hyper Voice because Mega Pidge is a special attacker and it can't learn the Hyper Voice TM. So that's a bit of a bummer. Dual wing beat. Okay. Its ability's like Keen Eye, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. I imagine, yeah. So the nice thing is that we have Slowbro, who has like Slack Off with 10 PP. Like this thing can kind of sit on anything. So I think Slowbro's an insta-bring to any of these. Yeah. Okay. Curlia. And the nice thing is I don't believe Gallade is gender locked in this, so we can get either Gardevoir or Gallade, depending. Okay, so this one gets Moonblast, Psychic, Dream Eater, and Hypnosis. Okay. So against you, like Transfem Gallade, let's go. Well, no, it'd be Transmask Gallade. No, I suppose we could do Transfem Gallade, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm shocked Slowbro takes that much from Moonblast. Still fine for the most part. Synchronize, Trace. We'll set its ability to Trace because that's the one that could be more problematic. Yeah, I don't think we need anything other than Slowbro. Kadabra. Synchronize, Inner Focus. Neither of these matter, so we'll set it to Synchronize. Notably, Inner Focus is nice. We don't really care about blocking Intimidate, but being immune to flinch is very nice. Notably, the fun thing about Kadabra and Alakazam, they're like the only guys that get Expanding Force. I don't know how many more instances of Psychic Terrain we have to deal with in the game, but yeah. Expanding Force, Psychic, Aura Sphere. Also, another guy with Aura Sphere who can use it really well. And Skill Swap. There's an unfinished 3D puzzle maze I must attempt to make progress on, so I must leave. Well, thank you for your time with us, Rose. Enjoy your 3D puzzle maze. Okay. Hardy, Synchronize. Let me guess. Are you also bulked by Slowking? Yeah, you are. Okay. Or not Slowking, Slowbro. Alright, Lopunny. These are where things get kind of interesting. Cute Charm or Limber. Cute Charm is the more problematic. Kind of. Gets double. Thankfully, it doesn't have high jump kick yet. Because I'm like, oh shit, it has double edge. That's scary. There we go. So double edge. Copycat. Fake Out, and Charm, which means all we need to beat Lopunny is literally any ghost type. So we'll grab Slowbro, and we will grab probably Basculegion. It's got so much HP, I have to imagine it's good for bulking. Basculegion, like... Defense is 110. Okay, actually, is the Anchor bulkier? Where is it? So 277 versus 119, but 154 defense versus 110 defense, 130 Spadaf. Yeah, I think Delmise is the better bulker. So we'll bring Delmise for these. Next up, Medicham. Pure Power, only ability it's got. And that is incredibly dangerous. Oh god, do you have high jump kick? Ooh, Medicham has high jump kick. That's scary. Catch rate of 90, so you know. It's got Recover. Yeah, Medicham can absolutely body itself. Thankfully, High jump kick is still like 90% accurate. Okay. Recover. Zen headbutt. High jump kick. And psycho cut. Psycho cut. The Slowbro. You're right, Slowbro does still have heal pulse. Oh, that's so funny. And Slowbro bulks all of its moves. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're so real for that. Okay, cool. God, that is actually so nice. Heal Pulse makes it so that things can't body themselves if they don't have like a boom move. And we still bring Delmise, wherever it is. Okay. Mienshao. Inner Focus or Regenerator. Both good abilities, at the very least. We'll do Inner Focus. Yeah, it can get Fake Out, and it can get, Oh, does it not get Detect? Rock Smash, Fake Out, Double Slap, Force Palm, Bounce, Drain Punch, Vacuum Wave, Aura Sphere, Me First, Jump Kick. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. That and catching Struggle Beldums in Lily Cove. Really funny. Well, cool. Alright. So, Mienshao has Focus Blast. Dual Chop. Jump Kick. And Me First. Okay. Also, all things that absolutely get bulked by Slowbro. Yep. Out of curiosity, how well does Electros exist against this thing? Okay. Because I now need to confirm if Electros can get a Thunder Wave in against anything that it would fight turn 1. Okay. Weavile, I think it's always Inner Focus or Pressure. Pressure is pretty bad, Inner Focus is incredible, but like, it's a Weavile. Trust me, you're still fine even if it has like the worst ability. Ice Shard. And it comes basically knowing all of the moves you would teach it without a heart scale anyways. Knock off. Oh yeah. Icicle Crash. And Low Kick. How well does Slowbro bulk this one? Hold on. Icicle Crash is too much. So the problem with Weavile is that its catch rate is low, and it does actually do a lot of damage to pretty much everything. But, like, if we're not holding an item... Yeah, okay, if we're not holding an item, knockoff actually doesn't do that much. But I would ideally, like... I can't intimate. Turtonator bulks it pretty okay. As does Steelix. Corviknight ain't bad. Yeah, I'll bring Corviknight for this one. yeah. And it's definitely faster than us under pretty much any circumstance, like 0 speed with a minus speed nature. Yeah, it still outspeeds us, so we don't need to worry about running into a situation where we're like trying to roost, but you know that it low kicks and we get rid of our flying typing. Okay. Gardevoir. Synchronize or Trace. Synchronize is the more problematic of the two. Having fun over there, babe? They're very dumb. They're so stupid.
So stupid.
So, for Gardevoir, it is Psychic. It is Imprison. No, Dream Eater. Hypnosis. And Dazzling Gleam. Slowbro. Hold on, if you are asleep, you actually do not take that much from Dream Eater. That's really funny. Yeah, the Slowbro, Delmise. Well, you definitely wouldn't want to use Delmise. Oh no, Dream Eater's Psychic. I thought it was Ghost. Yeah, and then Corvusquire. Gallade. Always inner focus. I appreciate that this route is just like a 50% chance to get an inner focus mon. Real nice. Okay, so it comes knowing Drain Punch, Shadow Sneak, False Swipe. Honestly, this thing gets some really interesting support moves. And Helping Hand. Like, right out of the gate, like, the only thing I would change on this is maybe, like, Heart Scaling Protect over False Swipe, but then, like, Helping Hand Shadow Sneak is kind of crazy. Okay. I assume it is the same as everything else, which is that it gets blocked by Beware. Or not Beware, what? Slowbro. Oh, yeah. So, Slowbro, Delmise, Corviknight, Alakazam. Synchronizer, Inner Focus. Okay, so you have Psychic, Aura Sphere, Skill Swap, Psyshock. There we go. Shock of all shocks, you get bulked by Slowbro. And Delmise and Corviknight. Okay. Scizor, Kleavor. I really hope chat's enjoying this edging, by the way. Having to deal with waiting to see the really cool encounter by having me, like systematically go through one by one all of the possible options. Scizor's only ability is Swarm. Though you can get its Mega Evolution in this, which is pretty neat. Okay. I think it doesn't have Bullet Punch yet. Yeah, it gets Night Slash. X Scissor. Iron Head, and Acrobatics. Yeah, no, this thing has pretty much nothing but great moves straight out the gate. Slowbro, Delmise, Corviknight. You know what? For once, a group of guys who actually aren't that great at bulking this thing. Okay, well, Corviknight is. Actually, Talonflame isn't even that good at it. Probably Steelix, right? Yeah, Steelix. Okay. Steelix takes that, like, everything here like a champ. And can even potentially Earthquake to do some damage. Or Gyro Ball to be safe. And lastly, Kleavor. So it could have Swarm or Sheer Force. We will set it to Sheer Force. Does it even know any moves that get boosted by Sheer Force? Close Combat, Leech Life, Stone Edge, Acrobatics. It does not. So we will set it to Swarm. Okay. Close Combat. We're gonna get into this fight, and I'm gonna throw one ball, and it's like, okay, well, that was it. Stone Edge. And Acrobatics. Slowbro. Obviously, it's a little weak to Leech Life. Delmise. Corviknight. Wow. Actually kind of shocked. Steelix bulks this, though, right? Yeah. Close Combat less, though. I need, like... The problem is that, like, yeah, my ghost types. I need, like, a ghost steel type. Can't believe they took this guy's axe away. I understand Run and Bun doesn't want to let you have, like, set-up moves like that. Like, there's, like, 2 guys who get spikes and 2 guys who get electro webs. It is what it is. Though, Kleavor... Oh, Kleavor actually has a really low catch rate. 25. Jesus Christ. Mega Altaria is kind of okay at bulking it. The problem, though, is if it takes a Stone Edge as Altaria on the switch-in, that would be, a death. Yeah, okay, Nidoking. But Poison Point could be a problem. It's just the fact that this thing has CC. Nope. Nope. Definitely not you. Flygon at least takes everything pretty neutrally. Because I wouldn't mind having an Intim guy. Because, like, I could at least swap in Granbull on a Stone Edge. Potentially get off a Charm. Yeah, no, that's the other thing, is that rocks hit everything, and you always know exactly how much damage they're gonna take. So it's like, yeah, it always breaks Focus Sash, even if the thing, like, super resists. And how do you interact with Electros turn 1? Good, Electros can still get a Thunder Wave off on you. Okay. I think I want to bring Granbull. Use Granbull to drop its attack to make other things do their jobs better. And now we need to see if Electros lives at least one turn against everything here. Which I think it does. Yep. Can't hold an item because someone here has knockoff. I think it's Weavile. Good. 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 Excellent. Again, it's like, the thing is, being a Pokemon with no weaknesses would be really nice, but Electros's like HP and defenses are really mid, so it doesn't get that much use out of it, but it does make it great for catching wild Pokemon. Because that is a scenario where it's like, typically, nothing is going to be able to one-shot you. Yeah, okay, if we live critical hit, high jump kick on Medicham, we could probably live anything. Kababla. Kirlia, obviously. And Pidgeot. Nice. Okay. So our full team is Slowbro, Delmise, Corviknight, Steelix, Granbull, Electros. And we have that Granbull just for the 1% chance of finding a fucking, whatchamacallit, Kleavor. Yeah, no. I like that Kleavor gets Accelerock at least. That's a cool move. Yeah, no, it's like, Electros has been kind of useless for pretty much all fights, like, the entire game. But damn it if it doesn't have Thunder Wave and Super Fang. You know, and it's like, that's truly all it needs. Okay, I took off everyone's items, right? Yeah. So we need Corv. We need Dell. We need Stee. It's already on the team, isn't it? And we need Gran. Now we just need to make sure that the Pokemon that we are using to fight Weavile, assuming we have a Weavile, are not holding items. So we don't give anything to Electros. Lopunny, Medicham, Mienshao, Weavile. Okay. So it would be Corviknight. Just making sure Icicle Crash doesn't do anything too crazy, right? Yeah, it just has a chance to make you flinch. And we just established we have Granbull, and we have Steelix. Yeah, and Steelix takes everything here really good. Really good. Okay. So. I think we're allowed to give Kalen a Lepo Berry. We probably won't need it, but, well, yeah. I'm just thinking about our long-term ability to slack. What? I love that she looks like a Final Fantasy character. She's got the Final Fantasy flat hair. Like middle part bangs. Yeah, she's very Aerith in that moment.
Yeah.
Mordwin technically doesn't need to tank any hits from anything, but like, just in case, we'll give it a Citrus Berry. If we are truly desperate. Willow, we give nothing. Dollop, we also kind of give nothing. We will give Dollop a Figgy Berry if it truly gets desperate. And yeah, we'll give Duchess a Citrus Berry. Because Duchess might actually need to swap in like multiple times on a thing, depending. Okay. And again, this is of course assuming that all of these Pokemon have neutral natures in the highest possible IVs. So, you know, definitely not that big a deal. I should double check my ball stash. Hashtag my ball stash. Great Ball, Quick Ball, Timer Ball, Ultra Ball, Dusk Ball. I want to go get like some net balls. Where do I go to get net balls? Like, I might do a quick run through of various Pokemarts. Yeah, this place just has Ultras. Mauville, you got net balls? Mauville, my guy, my buddy. You got balls for the net? Great Ball, which we already have plenty of. Yeah, I got 19. Fall Arbor Town. What about Lava Ridge? Quick Ball, Dusk Ball. We have how many of these? 21. We have 19 of these. We've definitely got a lot of Ultra Balls. I do think it'd be really funny if they gave you net balls at like Lava Ridge Town as like you're about to go through Surf Sim. Here's a bunch of balls that help you catch water types. Do we just not get access to them? There's no way, right? There's gotta be net balls somewhere. Well, Repeat Ball doesn't do anything, so we shouldn't bother with those. I will buy some Timer Balls. I think it's what, you get an extra 0.1% per turn on Timer Balls. Nest Ball. I don't think those actually do anything at this point, but we'll still get 20. And you know what? I'll buy some Moon Balls for the vanity of it. Because, like, they're very pretty. And technically speaking, there are there are a couple Pokemon that do evolve with Moonstones. I don't know if there are any on this route. But they exist. Yeah, it could be in Petalburg. There is not. There genuinely just might be no netballs. Which is really funny. Yeah, it's like, I think there's only one last town with a Pokemon Center. Oh wait, no, that's right. There are no balls here. There's no Pokemart. It's a thing you have to keep in mind is you have to stock up on balls before you go to Dewford. Incredible. I'll check Oldale Town. It's the last place there could be. Yeah, they're probably in Lily Cove. But it's like, I'm so committed at this point, right? And then after I check this, I am going to run to the restroom again. So... nothing. Alright, well, I will be back in just a couple of minutes. I return once more from the Hell Zone. Slipping my ring back on. There we are. Hip hippity bop. And all that. I don't know. Alright, chat. There has been enough foreplay. It's time to bust. I'm sorry I said that. Anyways. Off to Fortree City we go. Make sure our whole squad is healed. So, the big three hits for this route again. Lopunny, Weavile, Medicham. We would not complain about any member of the Ralts line. We would not be too upset with an Alakazam. Pidgeot's fine. Pidgeot, if it's got a good nature, if we get like a modest Pidgeot, like we could do some stuff with that. Caesar would be, I don't know. I hear that Caesar is good. I don't know how specifically, but like, I would love to get Caesar. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Just getting Bullet Punch on a thing with Stab feels really nice. And Kleavor is at the very least really funny. And truly, what more could you ask for? So let's get this guy. Now the question is, where do we feel this guy energy radiating the strongest? And I'm feeling... So, I assume she can't walk through walls, but just in case I am saving, because there might be an item here. There was. And you know what? I feel the energy of a goat on this tile. Jane with no item, Willow with no item, Caitlin has a Leppa, we're fine. I remember to deactivate the thing, right? I did. They are making me wait. It's okay, though. I'm patient. I believe in this tile. It's here. It's winding up. Oh, I have a mock bike, damn it. Sound like I could just bust out the acro bike and start popping wheelies. No, I cannot. Have I done something wrong? Did I secretly find the one tile where no guys spawn? The tile of no guys? What are you doing? Pidgeot. It was the expected outcome. It was the most likely thing. Alright. Bare minimum, it's a Mega. Where is... Oh, there you are. Just making sure. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do any damage to it with Super Fang because it can hurt itself with Brave Bird. Yeah. Case in point. All right. And now we throw balls. Ultra Ball, Dusk Ball, Net Ball, Moon Ball. You seem like a Nest Ball kind of guy. Ah, but Nest Ball doesn't do anything extra. We'll throw a couple Ultra Balls. Sorry, a Nest Ball kind of gal. Oh yeah, because it's a bird. Oh, I should have gone for Nest Ball. That would have been cute. All right. Does anyone have a Pidgeot? No. Okay, so what about flying types? We've got Marguerite. We have Aramaya, Puck, Neros, Scalpel, Narcissist, Sylph. Sylph is a cute name. S-Y-L-P-H. So we would love to see a special attack boosting nature on it. That would be like just a good special attack is truly all this thing needs. And ideally good speed. Like, as long as we get a nature that doesn't reduce its special attacker speed, we're happy. If we get one that boosts one of them, we're really happy. Naughty. Ooh, that's interesting. It's not worthless. Like, we do have dual wing beat. Undeniably, 100, well, okay, 121 at level 56. Like, we do have Brave Bird. We do have dual wing beat. Like, it's not useless. It's not a hurricane bot. But again, it's like, I'll say the thing where it's like, the best thing to use a heart scale on is a, you know, stat of 2. I'm not mad about it. I am keeping a positive attitude. Let's level it up. Also, could potentially have an interesting hidden power type. Because, again, it's a special attacker. But yeah, no, the nice thing about having a really good attack stat is that it is able to, like, do damage when it's not Mega Evolved. Do we try it? Do we use Mirror Move? Because, like, I think we want Double Edge. Or do we just take... Runandbun Dex. How does Mirror Move work? The user uses the last move used by the target. The copied move is used against the target if possible. Fails if the target has not made a move, or if the last move cannot be copied. It's not a priority move, so you would need to be able to outspeed the thing you're mirror moving. Talonflame. This thing is going to have a higher attack stat than Talonflame. That is worth noting. Like, yeah, plus attack nature. So having Brave Bird on it is still a worthwhile keep. 142, 148. This will be our strongest Brave Bird user, so I do think we should keep it. I don't think we need Double Edge. I think we just want, like, dual wing beat Brave Bird Hurricane. And obviously Roost. learns it eventually. There we go. And again, you know, it's like, in a weird roundabout way, at least it's a Pokemon that doesn't require a heart scale. Yeah. Get rid of Mirror Move. Because, like, it doesn't learn. I think you can, like... The main thing is you can, like, scale, like, Heat Wave onto it. We can, in theory, get Feather Dance if we want it, but I don't think we do. Okay. The Dual Wing B button is genuinely a really huge get. That's good. Okay, I'm glad. I don't feel too awful about this. I just really wanted Lopunny. But, like, an attack stat of 156 does make this our strongest flying type attacker. We now officially have a nice roster of birds. We have Talonflame, we have Corviknight, we have Altaria, and we have Pidgeot. Yeah. So, tools, scripting, export, not explort. Yeah, no, 29 attack Ave with a plus attack nature, like, it's as good at that as it could be. And like, yeah, wow, Mega Pidge doesn't get any extra attack. It's all in speed and special attack. And a little bit of, like, bulk, but... Also, your first Mega that jumps speed on Mega Evolve, you can break ankles like that. That's true. Also, what'd you say, Whiff?
Line art's done.
Did you send it to me?
Huh?
Did you send it to me? Would you be so kind? The weep.
There's so much going on here. There's so much going on here.
And it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Talon's hair's a lot longer than that.
I know.
Cassandra. Don't say that to me.
You want me to fix his hair? I think I can make it longer somehow.
Eamon's killing me. If you could make it, like, poof out after that knot. Kid pencil neck. It's because you gave him the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, also, let's see what this thing's hidden power type is. Poison. Interesting. Not a worthless grab. LMNOP. Boop. Spelling. Add to dictionary.
Okay. Is this a little better? I gave it a little extra.
It helps.
Well,
It's fine. It works.
how would you like to fix it?
No, it's fine. I think you're fine.
Because, like, nothing new in this is accurate.
Yeah, don't worry. You're good.
This is all new.
You're doing great. I like that Felice kind of looks like a Tengu. Like, I know that they're horns, but they kind of feel like feathers. Oh.
Felice is difficult.
Felice is
Looking
fucked up.
straight on, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I think you did an incredible job.
Thanks.
Sterling's killing me. Sterling's killing me so much. Okay. And if we take a look at our little friend, the calculator. Hold on. Pidgeot Mega. Export. go. Yeah, no, even then it still has a special attack of 203. Like, what's Roserade's? Yeah, Roserade is 210. Like, you know, if we were ever to be desperate enough to max this thing's special attack, like... Also, wait, did it have 23 speed? I thought it had, like, 2. Wait, hold on, am I crazy? Oh yeah, 23 speed. Okay, yeah. Like, it's super frail, but it really does go really fast and hit really hard. And honestly, sometimes that's all you can hope for. Then yeah, dual wing beat, brave bird, hurricane, great set of moves, doesn't require a heart scale. Like, the heart scale that we theoretically could have used getting fake out on a Weavile could instead be used to just maxing this thing's special attack.
I made it much bigger.
Yes, this is an improvement. Yeah. Yeah. Because the back of his head looks tiny. That's what I think it is.
Well, because like it's just chin.
Mm-hmm.
It's all chin. He's the free run right now. If you've seen the free run arc unit.
I don't think I have.
Oh.
It's okay. I don't need to see it. I'm streaming.
I know.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No. Like, I think it Mega Evolved speed of 121, slightly slower than Talonflame. Yeah. Oh no. Get rid of that. Delete that. Yeah, no, it's like, I would consider this better than, like, Mian Chao, honestly. I don't know if Pidgeot shows up on any other routes, but maybe it's also a dupe. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, like... Let's start of the game. Ooh, no, it is a dupe for somewhere later. It's a dupe for 127. And Route 130. Ooh, actually? Oh wait, Dragalge, that's not Dracolog. I got Dragalge and Dracolocked mixed up for a second, and I was like, wait, can we guarantee a Dragapult later? No, we can't. Funny as that would be. It means we can guarantee a Barris skewed on Route 129. Yeah, not the craziest dupe in the world, but like, hey, it's a cool guy. So let me get out of here, and I guess let's do our next fight. Look, I can only complain so much. I got Garchomp, and I'm about to get Garchomp's Mega Stone. Like I'm a very lucky, player. Okay, Beauty Jessica, who opens with a Frostlass. Okay. This fight isn't too crazy. It's basically a series of one-hit KOs followed by a 3-guy chain to beat Kangaskhan. So, first up, we have a Frostlass here. Greninja with black glasses, one-hit KOs it with Dark Pulse. We don't care about Cursed Body, thankfully. It's got, yeah, like it wants to set up spikes, but we're faster than it and we kill it. Oop, we are still set to doubles. This changes nothing. So we kill it. If it disables Dark Pulse, that's fine, because Jinx still sees a kill with Night Slash, or it sees that it gets killed by Night Slash specifically. So it will go straight into Florges, who sees a slow one-hit KO with Moonblast. That is a free swap to Lucario, who with a Metal Coat Yeah, Lucario with a metal coat. Always lives, critical hit Moonblast. We don't care if our special attack gets dropped because we're hitting with Meteor Mash, and we outspeed and kill. It might click Protect for a turn, that won't change anything. After that happens, Jinx sees that it outspeeds and kills with basically any move. We don't care. We have equipped our... Oh, wow. Damn, Pidgeot, why do you kill this thing with Brave Bird? Doesn't it resist that? I guess not. Point is, it's going to try to kill Lucario with likely Psychic or Aura Sphere, potentially Ice Beam. We are going to swap to Rapidash, holding a Lumberry. So that way, in case we get Lovely Kissed, we break out of that. In case we get Frozen, we break out of that. Doesn't matter if our stats get dropped. We are going to one-hit KO with the Fire Lash with an outspeed. Dry Skin, Expert Belt doesn't stop us from doing anything. Then lastly, in comes Kangaskhan. He's got a lot of weird moves. We are going to send in Eldegoss, who always lives, critical hit Double Edge. If it puts us to sleep, that's fine. We're going to leave Eldegoss in until we hit it at least once with Cotton Down. So once it's at -1 speed, we are then going to send in Steelix, because Steelix always baits Earthquake or Sing. We could pre-burn Steelix. Honestly, we should just pre-burn Steelix. So I'm just gonna pre-burn Stee. So in that case, we'll equip Hitmonchan with Blackberry. Give Hitmonchan Phone. Black Belt. Okay. So swap into Steelix. We're always baiting Earthquake, which is a free swap to Hitmonchan, who always lives critical hit Earthquake. Because of the -1 speed, we outspeed one-hit KO with close combat. Simple as. Okay. So. Let's get this open. I suppose let's get the team first. I do wonder if it's worth it to get Heat Wave on it, though, at some point. Like, I imagine it's not a bad kit at the very least, but probably pretty irrelevant since ours is kind of middling with special attack. Grab Soul. Grab Talon. Grab Rapidash. Grab Goss. Grab Steelix. Grab Chan. Kethri is still out here taking names and taking lives. I'm so proud. Kethy Wethy has been a consistent performer this entire run. One of the greats. Okay. So, Greninja needs black glasses. Talon needs metal coat. Camion needs a Lepa Berry, or a Lumberry. Pari needs kinda nothing. Yeah, Pari doesn't need to hold anything. Steelix also doesn't need to hold anything. And Kethri gets the black belt. Because Jinx will show a fast kill before Kangaskhan does. Yeah. Okay. Now we gotta heal everyone, then pre-burn Dollop. Pre-burn. Slot number 5. Perfect. Yeah, there's nothing on Jinx's moveset. There's no, like, knockoff on Kangaskhan. No. It's got Scrappy. It's got leftovers. We're not using Intimidate. We're not trying to blink it with ghost types. I just want to be able to fly to wherever the fuck it is we're trying to get at the end of Route 121. Oh. That hurts to look at. That hurts to look at so much. God, Sneasler would have been so good. Avert your eyes, yeah. It's okay. We have a lot of great guys. Even though we didn't get the best hit on the route, we still got a very usable Pidgeotto. We've definitely gotten kind of middling encounters for our last couple batches. Like, Altaria is cool, but currently it's not like, you know, the best, you know, we got Altaria instead of B, we got Beware instead of Sneasler, but like, we're doing fine. Okay. Black Glasses, Metal Coat, Lumberry, no item, pre-burned, Black Belt. I love Eldegoss, though. It's just like the fight fixer. It truly just, like, makes fights that wouldn't work anyways. For, like, minimal effort. So, step 1, in comes Frostlass, in comes Greninja. With Black Glasses, we always one-hit KO with specifically a Dark Pulse. We do not care if Curse Body disables Dark Pulse. It was pulsed darkly. Okay, Night Slash still shows a kill to Jinx, so Jinx will not come in. So it will be Florges. Okay, Florges wants to kill us with Moonblast, so we are going to swap to Talon. Talon always lives, highest roll critical hit Moonblast. Okay. We outspeed, it might click Protect, that's fine. We one-hit KO with Meteor Mash. Okay. Jinx is gonna see a kill with a random move. That is fine. We are going to swap to Rapidash, who lives all of those moves and outspeeds Jinx. So we swap Talon to Camion. Okay. Fire Lash does 186%, and we outspeed. In comes Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan could see a kill with Earthquake. It's not likely. It's either going to be Earthquake or Sing, which is fine. We don't care what it clicks into Eldegoss. We just need it to eventually hit it. So we are going to swap to Pari. Sing is okay. We aren't attacking. We'll click Synthesis just for fun. Double Edge. We always live high roll crit Double Edge. Cotton Down drops its speed. It's gonna get some leftover regen. We don't care about the recoil damage from Double Edge. we are going to swap to Steelix, who takes double edge really fucking good. Takes at most like 13% without crit. Excellent. It sees only Earthquake. Because we're pre-burned, it can't make us fall asleep. So we are going to swap to Kethri. Kethri always lives Earthquake, takes at most 68% on crit. And thanks to Eldegoss dropping its speed, it is in fact slower than us and dies to close combat. Easy peasy. Okay. We have any fly guys? We don't. God damn it. God damn it. I am tired of running back. Incorporating guys that know fly into my team just so that way I don't have to do the run back every time. Wait, nope, it's this way. It is not across the bridge. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. And I remember to turn on Max Repel. On the road again. Like a drifter we go sailing down the highway. Going my way. I don't think that's the words, but I couldn't tell you what they were if I tried. So I guess I'll die. On the road again. There's literally a later section of the game where if you don't bring a Flymon, you're trapped doing like 11 of the hardest fights in the game in a row. That's really funny. That's really, really funny. That's so cool, Dexa. That's so cool. Didn't have to use our Lumberry. Yippee. Alright. Who do we got next? Because now, we have to start calcing these on our own. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Sturdy Custat Berry. Yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? With Explosion. Oh, goody. Great. I mean, like, shit, dude. Greninja moment? What, like Water Shuriken, Torrent? Hold on, okay. 1 HP. Because that's off 3 hits. So we need to assume... Hold on. 2 hits. Yeah, we can't do it. Oh, yeah, you're right. King's Rock Fling, Torrent Surf. Or, in this case, it'd be Torrent Water Shuriken, unless I want to finally delete that. Not an awful order, yeah? Well, because, like, okay, so... 2 hits does 54. Yeah, we'd probably need Surf. Yeah, Surf would do the trick. It's probably about time we finally rip that Band-Aid off. Hell, at that point, do we even need Torrent? We don't. Okay. I like having the priority move in Surf, but I think having Dark Pulse and Night Slash, that has actually been relevant. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, step 1, Fling's Rock moment, $5,000 flinch. Oof. I think Greninja has missed a few chances to be useful due to not having Surf on the moveset. Yeah, it's prep time. That's fair. I assume nothing on their team is faster than us. That is correct. So it would be Thunderbolt on Magneton, because we'd be at full HP. Magnet Pole, Eviolite, so it locks in Steel types, that's fine. Probably kill it with Varley pretty easy, I imagine. Yeah, it's got nothing that stops it. Jesus! Yeah. Varley sure does kill it. Which probably... Oh no, there's no Ice Beam on that. Steam Engine, Fire Gem. Okay. So it's definitely not Colossal. I don't think it's Garbodor either. I think it... Yeah, it's Porygon on either Tri-Attack or Agility. Hitmonchan... Well, first things first, Garchomp, your weaker defense is special defense. Ooh. So maybe we don't want that, because... Well, hold on. If we get the +1 special attack... Almost. I mean, if we pre-damage Garchomp... Because I'm trying to think, like, if we can bait kill on Tri-Attack, do, like, a swap to, like, a Ghost type. Could be funny. That's kind of where it stops, right? Like, this thing's just too fucking bulky. Electros dies to Truck Attack. Okay. Excadrill could take care of this. So yeah, swaps in on Thunderbolt, barely outspeeds KOs with high horsepower. Probably could bait in. Drain Punch does less damage than it deals, or than it takes from HP. It would not be Colossal because we're faster than it. So I do think it would be baiting in Garbodor next. Well. Or no, would it still... Yeah, because Garbodor is faster than us. So, since we don't show it a KO. Does Weak Armor do +1 or +2 speed? I suppose it doesn't matter, actually, if it's already faster than us. Defense is lowered by 1 stage, speed is raised by 2. Yeah, that's not good. So I'm trying to think about, like, Bulldoze. So it'd be either Drain Punch or Explosion, which is nice because both of it, normal or fighting, so that's a free swap to a Ghost type. But then what? Like... Who else can fight Magneton? Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, HP Grass, Magnet Rise. Because it's thankfully never clicking Magnet Rise, but we do need something faster than it to kill it before it can click Magnet Rise. So, what if we got it with Flygon? Outspeeds Garbodor. Defense is 140, special defense, so it would probably give... It would give Porygon the stat boost, which is not good. Kind of running out of fast ground types. Yeah. So, not you. We can't use Torterra because it'll Magnet Rise. Blasphemy against the ground box. Oh, yeah. could also just get it with a guy like Turtonator. Pre-poison. Defense is greater than special defense, though. Okay. So we bring in Excadrill against Garbodor. And then what? Gunk Shot, Explosion, Seed Bomb, Drain Punch. Like, okay, we might be able to just sit on it with Steelix. It's a really powerful explosion, though. Though I suppose it is worth noting, weak armor does drop its defense by 1 stage. So if we hit it with the first Earthquake, you know, we do 35%. So it drops it to 65. It loses the Shuka Berry. And gets a -1 to its defense. Which makes Earthquake, oh yeah, easy kill. And I think, like, what? It'd be like critical hit Drain Punch into critical hit Explosion don't kill. So it would be Drain Punch, Earthquake into Drain Punch. The nice thing also is that it drops it so low that even, like, no amount of Drain Punch healing will save it from getting EQ'd. But, annoyingly, Steelix probably shows Porygon. Fast Eviolite. Or fast download. This thing is such a brat. Could Soft Sand... Hold on. One says 123, but 139. Hold on a second. Soft Sand can't do it. So I'm like, oh yeah, if we could pre-status Rapidash maybe, but no. And I assume there's no way, because, like, we do that to that. How's Camerupt? Oh, that's true. Camerupt does have Fire-type moves. Camerupt. Yeah, Eruption from full HP would do it. Because is it guaranteed to Magnet Rise? That is the question. Magnitude Earthquake. Is Magnet Rise really just a +6 to be used? Okay, so let's assume we get hit by critical hit HP Grass and we lose 78 HP. Oh wait, but also, hold on, defense is 126. Okay, yeah. So we would get the proper baits on Porygon. But would we even bait in Porygon? 164. Ugh. No, I think we bait in Colossal. Well, no, because we outspeed Colossal. Hold on. AI is slower than the players, but OHK's AI is faster than the players and deals more damage than it takes. Yeah. Oh, wait, but we outspeed Colossal with Earth Power, yeah, so it wouldn't be Colossal. And it wouldn't be Garbodor. Or if it was between Garbodor and Porygon, it would be Porygon. Okay. So... So, highest roll, critical hit, HP Grass. What, 78? I mean, we could also... Can we Life Orb? Nah, Lorb doesn't do it. So, like, we could Life Orb, click, click. So 191 minus 78 is 113. Yeah, eruption wouldn't do it at that point. We could just rely on the fact that we're tanking, like... Oh, wait, we can't be crit. I forgot magma armor. But yeah, so in that case, highest roll is actually just 52. So 191 minus 52 is 139. 139. Eruption is 88 with a charcoal. That kills. That'd do it. Okay. Yeah, so we swap in on Thunderbolt, take no damage. There's a chance it just goes for Magnet Rise instead of clicking HP Grass, which is nice. Hold on. Flash Cannon. Does that drop our defenses? Ugh. Because it has a decent enough chance to click Flash Cannon. And if that happens, we're at -1 special defense. Porygon gets download on Spadef. Presumably. Like, I think the odds of that happening are pretty low. But they're high enough to make me uncomfortable. Yeah, we kind of can't kill it with anything on Steelix. Because it would click its attack on the turn we're killing it, because the rolls are just too similar, right? I mean... Worse special defense. Yeah, it's too dangerous. I suppose theoretically we could do something like... But who would we even want to be our fire type to kill this guy, right? Like... So I'm trying to think, like, something that can blank Thunderbolt, bait Hidden Power Grass to, like, swap to something else, but... Are we winning, gamers? We got our next encounter. It was kind of on the low end of middling. The worst half of the 50%, I would say. But it wasn't Cleavor. So, you know... But yeah, we haven't lost any fights yet. We are calcing a fight that is pretty obnoxious. Because, like... I don't have anything with, like, a good enough priority move to, like, dunk this thing into the core of the earth after proccing weak armor, do I? Because, like, Lucario lives non-crit explosion. Hell, Arcanine Hisui's actually pretty good at living that shit. And, like, yeah, Flare Blitz into -1 defense. It's like what it would be. Drain Punch into Explosion would be bad. But that's what Excadrill baits. I gotta go to Commander Night with my brother. Have fun with that, turtle. I mean, do we have anyone who can chunk Porygon if it has +1 special attack? Probably not, right? We don't have anyone who's, like, bulky enough to be able to knock off it. Oh, you just got back. Well, did you have fun? Yeah, I suppose that wouldn't make sense. It is, yeah, incredibly late for you. Like, Altaria could get Porygon with Perish Song if we were able to bait it in on the right, like, download proc. Truck Attack is obviously scary, but... because, like, we outspeed, so as long as we swap in on an Agility or a Tri-Attack and we have a Lumberry, we're fine, right? We potentially die to double crit unless we... oh, Mega doesn't change anything. Do you really not get any extra special defense when you Mega Evolve Altaria? You don't. It's all offense and physical bulk. Bummer. Yeah, because I can't effectively kill Magneton. I would need to kill Magneton with someone who is faster than Garbodor with the defense profile we want. Can we kill it with Kethri? Kethri is really good at baiting Porygons properly. Kethri does too much damage. Though notably we could do Eldegoss Pivot. Always baits Flash Cannon. But again, Flash Cannon, if it drops our special defense, we're kind of borked. And even then, we're faster than Porygon and slower than... yeah, Garbodor would just see Gunk Shot. What do you bait off Porygon? Tri-Attack? Because the main thing we want to avoid is Porygon setting up Agility at a bad time, right? Because if it's at +1 attack, but Flygon, or +1 special attack, but Flygon is at full HP. Well, I'm just making sure. Yeah, we don't bait Garbodor. We don't bait Colossal. We're faster than everything. So if we pre-damage Flygon enough to show it Levitate, or Tri-Attack, that is a free swap into one of our ghosts to bait Dark Pulse into something that could maybe do something. We do outspeed it with Hitmonchan. I think Black Belt 85. Okay, so not quite. Life Orb. Life Orb probably does it. Life Orb does do it. Could Lucario also do it with Life Orb? No, I don't think it could. Okay. And then what does Kethri bait in? Probably Garbodor, right? Yeah, Garbodor on Gunk Shot. Because if we're always taking a +1 Dark Pulse... okay. We also need one of our ghosts. Do you die to Dark Pulse? No. What about Basculegion? Even less so. Why? 130 special defense. I guess it's just that, like, giant well of hit points. Okay. So we bring you... helps us get in Hitmonchan on Porygon 2. Because if it sees kills, it won't go for Agility. So we just got to pre-damage. Oh wait, we have to consider +1 special attack. Okay, sweet. Dark Pulse always shows kills, so we don't need to pre-damage Delmise. Which means we could potentially use it later. Although, Steam Engine, Fire Gem, like... Basculegion, do you just kill this thing? Yeah, kinda. Hold on. Mystic Water. Yeah, like Burn Up, Power Gem, Earth Power. Oh, I see your gimmick here. Use Burn Up to get rid of your fire typing so we can't kill you as easily with water moves. You clever little goose, you. Okay, so we'd want to be able to kill it with ground type moves. Or just make sure that we swap in on not Burn Up. So, because like Basculegion, how much do you take from +1 special attack Dark Pulse? 73? It's not. We'd have to drop you down to 62%. I don't like that much. Played 2 games with some people I haven't met before. They were cool. One of them used a God's deck in our last game that had an enchantment that negated all damage done to his creatures, though that we couldn't get rid of. Not sure how I feel about that being in a deck for casual play. Yeah. Protection can be tough to deal with if you aren't, like, super experienced with it. Not to fucking, like, you know, be mean. It's complicated. Okay. So, get in Hitmonchan against Porygon 2. We do show kill to Colossal, so that's definitely never coming in. So, it would be Garbodor. Always clicking either Explosion or Gunk Shot. +1, special attack. Oop, wrong thing. Lowest roll Dark Pulse is 37. So, 157 divided by 10. So that's 30, because it's 15 times 2. So 157 minus 30 is 127. So minus 37. So lowest roll brings us to 90. We are always showing a kill to Gunk Shot. Now, are we always showing specifically a kill to Gunk Shot? Like if we got hit by critical hit Dark Pulse. So, plus 37 is 127. Special attack, +1, 44. So that's what, 66? Yeah, I think so. Minus 66 is 61. Seed Bomb tops at 58. Drain Punch tops at 54. Nice. So we always bait Gunk Shot Garbodor, which means we could get a free swap to any steel type. Which could be Steelix. Oh yeah, actually, if we get Steelix in for free, yeah, Steelix takes nothing, so it takes 1 Drain Punch and then potentially 1 Explosion. And 1 crit Drain Punch plus 1 crit Explosion does not kill Steelix. And we can just click Earthquake twice to kill it if it doesn't explode. Because Weak Armor says that -1 defense, and we eat up its Shukaberry with the first one. 107.9. And then Colossal's always going to go for Burn Up, so as long as we try to kill it with a thing, well, it's like just a rock type. We're already using Life Orb. More physically than specially bulky. Like, the thing is, as long as you get rid of... Like, as long as you can kind of just go the distance against it, you're pretty fine. Kind of wondering if Seismitoad is the answer here. Earth Power, Power Gem, Will-O-Wisp, just get it with Earth Power a couple times. Although, notably, this does mean that we could use Basculegion, who does 2-hit KO. We wouldn't want to use Liquidation. Yeah. It's still a nice option to have. But... Though I suppose once Burn Up is gone, actually, Delmise can just kind of hang out and, like, land Power Whips. Because, yeah, it's slower than it, so... Dies to 2-hit Power Gem, but... It's an option. give it a zoom lens, so that way it's perfectly accurate, because we're just a little slower than Colossal. Leaf Storm on Roserade is nice. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking Roserade could probably just do it. So it goes for Burn Up or Earth Power into Steelix. Ooh. It could be Burn Up or Earth Power, depending. It actually, yeah. We could swap to Flygon and honestly stay in with Flygon. Like, so if it clicks Burn Up, we're good. And if it clicks Earth Power, then we just click Earthquake. And then it can't click Burn Up at that point, so it can only use Power Gem, which is a free swap to Roserade for kill. Or it could click Will-O-Wisp, but, like, that doesn't matter. Okay, I think we have the line. This is Breeder Pat. Breeder Pat. See, like, who even needs a Weavile? We have so many incredible guys on our team. Teach, Gren, Surf. Equip Gren with King's Rock. Equip Flag. Do we need Soft Sand to get the Magneton kill? I can't imagine we do. We don't. Cool. So we don't really care about what we're equipping Flygon or Delmise with. Equip, hit him with Life Orb. Equip Stee. It also kind of doesn't need anything. Because if it's always swapping it on Gunk Shot, then it's always... yeah, then we only have to worry about Drain Punch on the turn we use, Earthquake, and then maybe Explosion on the second turn. But I suppose having more HP makes the move we get off Colossal a little more consistent. I'll give it a Citrus Berry. Equip Stee with Citrus Berry. It probably won't even need it. But just in case. And then I don't even think we need Miracle Seed on Rose. Yeah, we don't. Funny. Okay. And I don't think Power Gem has a secondary effect. Power Gem. No additional effect. God, babe, you're doing such good work. I just looked at your thing again. I almost wonder if it's better without the colors. Oh, I just see your coloring it. I'm like, I almost wonder if this is a meme that works. Oh, it's so good though.
Like you, but I worked so hard on these.
Also, oh god, Talon is just Breath of the Wild Link. He's... God damn it.
We could change the colors.
We could. It's fine.
I associate him as blue.
I know.
And I always have.
Oop.
Sire has always been cyan color.
Rotten. Sorry, why am I looking at these cards? Why am I looking at these turtle cards? I love turtle, but why am I looking at turtle cards right now? So, opens Pseudo. Open with Gren. Use Fling. KO with Surf. Just making sure I have that right. Yep, and we always, because we're faster than everything, but the one thing we immediately show a kill to is Magneton. Big booby bitches. Zelda. Okay. He existed first. Breath of the Wild Link is Talon. Thank you, Turtle. Because I'm awesome and cute. You are awesome and cute. Honestly, it's kind of dangerous. You could fell kingdoms. Okay. So in comes Magneton for the Thunderbolt. The Tunderbunder. Swap to Magan. Swap to Fleeg. OHKO with Earthquake. Swap to Ori. Guys, confirming. Magneton shows a fast kill to Colossal. Magneton shows fast out damage to Garbodor. Magneton shows fast under damage Porygon. So Porygon comes in. It sees that special defense is the worst of our defenses, so it gets +1 Spatak. And it wants to go for try attack. So we need to damage Flag to 175. 175. Off in the distance, the English monarchy explodes in a new and different way. Be kind. Okay. So, we're always baiting Tri-Attack. We swap to Del. Delmise baits Dark Pulse. We swap to hit him. Kethri uses Fag Out. You didn't hear me say that. And just making sure. Ooh! I almost forgot. I'm clicking close combat, which means I am reducing my defenses. So we are less consistent with Garbodor into Steelix. I believe... Okay. I think we can use Delmise as a pivot for Garbodor, where, like, Hitmonchan is out, Garbodor comes out, it could, like, it's probably gonna go for Gunk Shot, but if we are at minus in both of our defenses, it could be Seed Bomb or it could be Drain Punch if we get crit by Porygon. I think we do it kind of dynamically. If we don't, if we only bait Gunk Shot, we swap straight to Steelix. Otherwise, like, Delmise... Okay, so we don't give Delmise Zoom Lens. I think we just give Delmise a pet... Well, no. Because Gunk Shot could drop us low enough to bait Seed Bomb. Yeah. So I think we equip Delmise with a Citrus. Equip Stee and Del with Citrus Berry. Okay. Use Fake Out. KO with Combat. Swap to Garb. Swap to Del. Swap to Stee. 2 HKO with Earthquake. Swap to Coal. Swap to Flag. Use Earthquake until it's used. Burn up. Swap to Rose. KO with L Storm. Alright. And I don't think we need to worry about Burn Up Bug, because I think if it clicks random move into Roserade, it truly does not matter. We are swapping into the move that does the most damage to Roserades, technically. Okay. I believe we have a line. And yeah, Hitmonchan always baits in Garbodor because it's in first and it's faster than Colossal. Okay. So. And thankfully, it really doesn't matter who's on the field. Like, if we need to swap to Dhelmise and Garbodor explodes, Colossal comes in, and it's just gonna go for burn up into fucking Dhelmise. Like, there is no downside here. Pretty much, yeah, we can swap into any move on Flygon, I think. Hold on, burn up, you do at most 159. Yeah, so your Flygon is safe even with pre-damage. Because burn up is highest damaging move here. I suppose the worry would be like Will-O-Wisp. Because, like, Hitmonchan's on the field, or no, Steelix is on the field. Okay, yeah, no, Steelix is always baiting a kill, so it's never Will-O-Wisp. It's a fast kill, too. And it could be... So, I think what we do is we give Flygon the Soft Sand. Oh, yeah, and then we don't even need Roserade. Wait, yeah, because if we're not coming in on Will-O-Wisp, I don't think Burn Up can burn me. Yeah. Okay, we do need Roserade, because, like, if we come in on Earth Power, we outspeed and kill with Earthquake. If we come in on Burn Up, we take a lot of damage, and then the only thing it can use is Will-O-Wisp or Power Gem. We swap to Roserade, do Secure KO. Because, yeah, once it's not a Fire type, yeah, maximum damage. Cool. Okay, so... And I don't think giving Flygon the Soft Sand fucks with Switch in order, because we already out-damaged Garbodor, and we already showed a kill to Colossal. So yeah, it's just going to be straight into Porygon, because we don't do enough extra damage to make that matter. Equip Flag with Soft Sand. Soft Sand. Greninja. I'm sorry, chat. I fucking love doing Xander Mobus Greninja. It's so fun to say. Okay. Oh, but yeah, Turtle, you also might recognize, once again, we have used a Will character for a Pokemon name. So I don't know if you recognize Sylph, but this is Sylph. Sylph has a really good attack stat. Okay. Damn, we've been using Soul like crazy. Okay. Fleeg. Delmars. Hit him. Oh, we already got Kathy Wethy on the team. Stee. Okay, now we just need Rose. I think they're the one who hit Maisie with lightning damage by accident in my first session ever. Well, that's cute. So, first things first. Go into our bag. Grab Surf. About time we teach Surf to one Greninja. Honestly, being able to teach Surf to... Well, it's a special attack, actually. Dhelmise probably doesn't have crazy special attack. It's not awful, actually. 147. Sorry, Water Shuriken. You just couldn't cut it. Like, if Water Shuriken hit a minimum of 3 times, I think it would be a worthwhile move to keep, but it just doesn't do enough damage. It doesn't matter how many damage stacks you get on that thing, it ain't killing. Yeah, and there is no way that Crit King's Rock procs Custat Berry. To be honest, actually, we don't even need Greninja to beat Pseudo Udo. Wait, we can just fake out into, like, Drain Punch. It's fine, we already deleted the move. And I don't even know what, like, we would bait in after that. Yeah, it'd be a bit too inconsistent. I think it would be Gunk Shot off Garbodor. Yeah. Is fun. So you need a King's Rock. You need a Soft Sand. Mortwin gets a Citrus Berry for fun. Kethri gets the Life Orb. Dollop gets a Citrus Berry, just in case. And Rose can hold the Miracle Seed. She doesn't need a held item, but like if for whatever reason something happens, it helps to have the strongest possible Leaf Storm. Now, we need to... Is it just pre-damage? TH Greninja Surf. Rock, Life Orb, Citrus, Soft Sand, pre-damage to 175. Pre-damage, slot 2 to 175. Wonderful news, every sock from this washing session has a pair. Wonderful, Turtle. I mean, that is technically how matter works. I don't think socks in the laundry machine, like, break the rules of, like, matter cannot be created nor destroyed. But still, this is wonderful news. Oops. Okay. I'm still thinking about that Sneasler. Like, our first oopsie on that route was Hawlucha, the second one was Sneasel. Like, oh... It is complete. Send it. Wait, why is Sterling's eyes green?
I can't remember if they were green or blue.
They're silver.
They're silver!
Very funny, though. I appreciate that he and Cassandra match. Though, also, Ulara's moles are gone. It's okay, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to remind you of the things that matter most. Yeah, they can go missing in my room instead of being washed, which is always a threat to socks. That's fair. Ba 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 ba. Alright. Dropping a save in case I do an oopsie. Don't scare me like that. I'm saving the game again. I don't think I'll get jumped for cutting this tree. Okay. Is this breeder Pat? I will assume this is breeder Pat. King's Rock. No surf. Soft sand. Has earthquake. Citrus berry. Is a ghost type. Life orb. Fake out. Close combat. Citrus berry. Has earthquake. Miracle seed. Leaf storm. Okay, I'm saving just in case this somehow isn't the trainer I think it is, but... like, yeah, Pat can be short for Patty. Yeah, okay. Alright, out comes Pseudo-Wudo. Out comes Soul. Random bullshit attack! Dumbass flinched. Surf. We show a one-hit KO to Magneton with Thunderbolt. We are barely bulky enough to not show a KO to Porygon with Tri-Attack. In comes Magneton. Easy enough to beat. It has Magnet Pull and Eviolite. We are going to Raw Swap to Lixie, who takes no damage from Thunderbolt. I'm sorry, buddy. Eviolite can't save you from a quad weakness to ground moves. We click Earthquake. We then show outdamaging to Garbodor, and we show a kill to Colossal. We get outdamaged by Porygon, and it is going to get a special attack boost, which is scary. But we are kind of banking on it. We are turning it to our advantage. Raised its special attack. Okay. That marked down. It wants to kill us with Tri-Attack instead of clicking Agility. So we are going to swap to Mordwin, who is immune to normal type attacks. Why did it use Agility? Why did it... what? It saw a kill, though. What? Oh, this is really bad. Oh, is this truck? No, there's no way this is... it could be... oh my god, what? Oh no, it's faster than my entire team now. That's, not good. Why did it use Agility? Control F, Agility. May I see the calc? Yeah, Download gave Porygon a +1 to its special attack. So it should see +7, or, a Tri-Attack should be +9. What? Sorry, trying to find our DMs. I don't think we can steer out of this. Is the fucking... is it the calculator? You shouldn't have, it's already accounted for in the calc. Is that enough of a knowledge check to... oh. Well, on one hand, that makes things better in some ways, worse in others. I just... well, shit. Okay, yeah, we can't beat it with Hitmonlee. I mean, Is that plausible? Because of fucking the calculator being goofy? I should have realized. It was so fucking dumb. It's like the 5th Porygon, and it's been mentioned before. You're probably right. Because I think this line kind of falls apart a little. Because I can't re-swap back to Flygon to drop its speed. Hitmonchan maybe lives some hits into it. Delmise. I mean, Delmise doesn't die. Wait. Special defense, regular defense. Oh, this might be it. Because, yeah, okay. So, +1 special attack. No? Yeah, no, okay, it is. You might just need to look for outs. Unfortunately, this is really spooky. Yeah, no, this is, really bad. We know it's going for Dark Pulse because it is faster than us. I have moved its ability to be Aftermath so we can dynamically change it. It's just set to +1. We have Miracle Seed on Roserade, which helps. Nothing's faster than it is the problem. And nothing tanks its moves good. Not even Greninja outspeeds it at this point. It's like... because Dark Pulse can flinch, too. I don't think I can do it. I don't... That's so fucking stupid. No! My fault. I should have read. But yeah, +1 special attack, Porygon outspeeds and kills Hitmonchan with Psychic. Like, everything is kind of at mercy of dying to crit. I can technically swap to Hitmonchan on Dark Pulse, get off a Fake Out, and then die using Mach Punch. That does 40%. And then that's a free swap into maybe Flygon, but dropping its speed by 1. Okay. Theoretically, I think it would require sacking Hitmonchan. And even... okay, we're not vulnerable to crit. That's one thing. We swap to Hitmonchan, we get off Fake Out, or we get off Fake Out, we get off Mach Punch. Oh shit, we don't have Bulldoze on Flygon anymore, you're right. No, you're right, we got rid of that for Draco Meteor. Because I'm like, oh, if we could drop its speed, then Roserade could get the kill with Leaf Storm. Theoretically, we could still, like, if we used 2 sacks, and Roserade would need to dodge crit. We can't risk Steelix, because we need Steelix for Garbodor. We don't have Zoom Lens, we have Citrus Berry now. Can't use Phantom Force. We can stay in. This is so bad. This is so bad. I don't want to be here. Oh. I'm sorry, chat. I keep bitching and moaning. You might be able to do some pivots. Having Psychic Immune Gren is something. Yeah, but like, pivot for what? Like, all getting to Greninja does is bait, try attack again, and Greninja is slower than Porygon. Sorry, to be at +2, not -1. Yeah, 218. It is slower than Porygon. Who do I need for this fight? We're down Magneton, we're down Pseudo-Wudo. We can sacrifice Hitmonchan to get a guaranteed 47%. We then die. Theoretically, if we knock it into yellow, that is a free into Roserade, who then baits Gunk Shot, or no, baits Burn Up off Colossal. That's totally fine, because then we just do the pivot to Flygon, pivot to Roserade. I think... So, yeah. I think we just have to accept that we're losing Hitmonchan. Let me make sure that there's no smarter line here, but I don't think there is. Because, like, what? If we swap to... Okay. No, you know what? Talking about crit or dark Psychic Immune Greninja is a good point. We can guarantee... Okay, we can save this. We can save this. We just have to lose Hitmonchan. So, step 1. It is currently at +1 special attack. It is currently at... Oh, but it's faster than Roserade. Okay, so it still requires Roserade to dodge a crit, which is fun. It also means that Roserade can't get in for free on Colossal, which isn't fun, but it shows kill to random move on Garbodor. Okay, so it'd be Garbodor still. I think it's fine. I think Flygon can still beat Colossal in the 1v1 generally. I think also, theoretically, once Burn Up's gone, we can get Greninja in on this thing and kill it with Surf after getting off an Earthquake. So what we do is, let's see, +1 special attack. Dark Pulse does 28%, critical hit is 42%. Getting double crit, because what I'm thinking is, we swap to Hitmonchan. Ooh, no. It's still entirely possible we bait try attack, depending on the Dark Pulse roll. So we can't make it perfectly safe, but like, I think we would have to get 3 really bad rolls in sequence. So we swap to Hitmonchan. We use Fake Out, we use Mach Punch, we die to Psychic. We send in Roserade, who does 51%, unless there's someone else who can do more damage, but I don't think there is. It's just that. Watch out, it has... Oh, you're right. You are right. Okay. Setting it back to Aftermath. Okay. +1 special attack. Yeah, it's still... Okay. 121 Pidgeot? Yeah. Yeah, so Roserade has to live. Critical hit Psychic. It's our only out. Okay. There are worse things to lose than Hitmonchan, but it makes me really, really sad. We swap Mordwin to Kethri on Dark Pulse. It's never going for agility because it's already faster than us. And honestly, I mean, like, that wouldn't change anything, really. Okay. Swap to Kethri. $120. Yeah, I think that puts us well within Tri-Attack kill range. Yeah, 112. Okay. We get guaranteed damage with Fake Out. Get guaranteed damage with Mach Punch. Kethri, you got us out of a lot of scraps, and I'm really fucking sorry that I couldn't navigate you safely through this storm. Thank you for your service. You might be the only thing. Okay, it's a range. Try attack, yeah. Glad I didn't go for the Greninja line. Alright. Roserade only baits Psychic. It lives anything that isn't a crit. If we get crit, we wipe. If we fail to kill with Leaf Storm, we wipe. Okay. We're recovering. Next should be Garbodor, because it's the next thing in line. We outspeed both Pokemon. Garbodor is clicking any move but Explosion. It sees kills with pretty much everything. The nice thing here is we do get to do our original line for a clean path through Garbodor, since Mordwin still has all of its HP. It was basically a guaranteed kill. It was 51%. It was the closest we got. Okay. Swap to Mordwin. We would love to see Drain Punch. It can't explode. Seed Bomb. Thankfully, I don't believe we are ever in a situation with Gunk Shot because of our Citrus Berry. So we're going to swap to Mordwin. Gunk Shot's fine. We take 58% without crit. We have a Citrus Berry, so even if we get crit and poisoned, we always still only show it Gunk Shot. Okay. We have a safe path through Garbodor. It is going to go for Gunk Shot. We are going to swap to Dollop, who takes no damage from Gunk Shot. It will not explode because we are a ghost. In comes Dollop. Okay. We're going to click Earthquake twice. We always live critical hit Drain Punch into critical hit Explosion. And if it explodes turn 1, obviously we live that. Drain Punch. It did not crit. After getting rid of its Shuka Berry and dropping its defenses from weak armor, we always one-hit KO with Earthquake. Okay. It was already faster than us. Drain Punch. All right. Critical hit. Citrus Berry. At our current HP, I believe we are always baiting Burn Up on Colossal. Steam Engine, Fire Gem, Burn Up, Power Gem, Earth Power, Will-O-Wisp. Are we baiting Earth Power? No, we are exactly 1 HP too high to bait Earth Power, so it is always burn up. Which means we could swap to Greninja to tank burn up. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is, because we always know what move's gonna happen right now. Yeah, it's never Earth Power. And once Colossal loses Burn Up, the most damage it can do to Flygon is 20% with Power Gem. So we are going to swap to Soul to tank Burn Up, who takes at most 187 damage. Once it uses Burn Up, it loses its fire typing and thus loses the ability to use Burn Up. Okay. It is now no longer a fire type. So it can't click burn up again. It is also no longer holding a fire gem, so I don't believe we are subject to burn up bug here. It should always be clicking power gem. Suppose it could, can it click Will-O-Wisp here? It might be able to click Will-O-Wisp. Clicking Will-O-Wisp makes this a little awkward. Because honestly, what I'm thinking here, it's gonna click Power Gem or Will-O-Wisp. Because I don't think Power Gem sees a guaranteed KO. It does. Okay. So what I want to do is swap to Steelix to take Power Gem and bait Earth Power into Flygon. So that way, Lixie has as much health as possible. And, like, doesn't get Will-O-Wisp to turn 1. And then at that point, I think we can win the War of Attrition. Because, like, yeah, Dollop is currently at 145, lowest roll, so we'd be dropped to 125. Yeah, that is basically always Earth Power over Willow. So, swap to Dollop. Just confirming really quickly before I do that, because I need to triple check my math. Yeah, highest roll on Earth Power is 78. Okay. So it's gonna be Power Gem. Okay. 122, I believe that's always Willow. Yep, that is exact, or not Willow, it's always Earth Power. So, we swap Dollop into Lixie. Levitate makes it immune. We outspeed. We do 50% with Earthquake. Sorry that I started bitching and moaning and sobbing and crying. I got really stressed. I'm glad we didn't wipe. I'm glad that we kept our casualties to a minimum. But goddamn. This one's for fucking Kethri. That could have been worse. That could have been so much worse. I will not judge you for that. I have to play Minecraft with keep inventory on, or dying will make me lose all motivation to keep playing. I'm just going to... It's all good. It's a scary experience to be dead to rights if the game decides it wants to do it to you. Literally, we got saved by having fucking Mach Punch. Genuinely, if we didn't have Kethri on this team, we would have lost. Like, fake out for a little extra chip, Mach Punch to get in like 39%. Like, yeah, let's just look at the calc real quick. Like, so we have Porygon here, Kethri, Life Orb. Yeah, fake out was, here, let me get the calculator. Okay, so we have 217 minus minimum roll on fake out is 22, 195. Minus minimum roll Mach Punch is 81. 114. There were 2 rolls on Leaf Storm that wouldn't kill if we got min roll Mach Punch, min roll fake out. I'm really glad I equipped that Miracle Seed. Thanks. I needed it. That was... I thought it was all over. I genuinely thought that it was all over. I genuinely need to de-jitter. I need to like perform self-care because that was really fucking scary. Kethri, you always punched above your weight class. You were the reason that we cleared Brawly with no deaths. You were the reason that we were able to get past Roxanne. I had heard that Hitmonlee was supposed to be the best Tyrogue evolution. And you know, there was a part of me that was a little disappointed, but I really felt that you had potential to help us go far, and goddammit you did. You tanked fucking Norman Porygon. Clearing Brawly's Scrafty. Genuinely the most important thing anyone could have done for this team. Fake out into Mach Punch has done so much for this team. Your Iron Fist boosted close combats have done so much for this team. And we are worse off without you, but we will not let your death be in vain. Enjoy a nice trip upstate, friend. You were a real one. Fucking shit, dude. Okay. We didn't lose. I have to keep that in mind. That, like, that was a really scary steer. An Eviolite, like, literally that Porygon had all of the worst possible things it could have against us. +1 special attack, faster than our entire team, Eviolite to make it impossible to damage. Oh my god. Genuinely, like, if our Roserade wasn't near perfect special defense, like, sorry, I know I went to big screen, but like, our Roserade, 27 special defense increasing nature. Like, here, let's set it to, you know, freaking airlock, sure. +1 special attack. Let's assume we didn't have that plus spit F nature. And if we were just a little weaker, we were, say, like, 15. Okay. Fair enough. I suppose you would actually have to be a... Damn, you know what? Never mind, Roserade. I didn't understand your game fully. Porygon 2s are consistently just the worst. Yeah, they really are. Fucking shit. 2 in a row. I could take Nomo. You know, it's like, it's kind of funny when Nomo died.
Nomo was born to
Because we joked about Nomo dying for forever. And there were times where I was prepared to sack Hitmonchan in the early game, where I'm like, if that's what we need to do to move on, you know, that's what we gotta do. But, like, genuinely, Kethri has one of the highest frag counts in the game, I think. She was never, like, the hardest hitter, but she always was able to fill a role. Looks like we've got quite a few folks in right now. So I am going to head back into Twitch and see if there is someone to raid. Looks like Scarlet's up and at it right now. So I'm gonna send y'all her way. Raid message is RIP Goatmonchan. So hold on. RIP Goatmonchan. Yeah. So post that when you get into her chat. Say hi, send her love. We actually aren't streaming tomorrow. We have brunch with Mintmod's family as a belated Christmas thing, and then we're doing dinner with my godmother. So next stream is Sunday morning in the usual morning time slot. Until then, friends, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I have been April, she has been May, you have all been incredible, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good night, folks. Sending out the raid.